Good Morning Northwest. A murder investigation led to a standoff in the Logan neighborhood last night and an arrest. We have the newest information coming in overnight.
Well, snow's moving out, slippery roads remain, so take it easy out there. We're going to talk about what's going to replace the snow. I think you're going to like the answer. That's coming up.
And the surprise announcement from longtime Eastern Washington Representative Cathy McMorris Rodgers. She'll not be running for Congress again. What this means for the future of Washington politics. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks so much for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Friday, February 9th. Let's check in with Mark in our first alert forecast. A little bit of snow out there.
Yeah, we officially picked up 0.2 inches. And so we see that move out. We've got light winds, 29 degrees this morning. So a cooler morning than we've seen for a while. So just be aware some of those areas we could see some ice, certainly into the higher elevations. North Idaho got quite a bit of snow yesterday. In some areas it was snowing pretty hard last night. But the snow is done for the day. Slick spots still remain. Sunshine coming in this afternoon. Again, tempered with cloud cover. But it looks like more sunshine for Saturday and another round of potential rain for Sunday. We look at the Doppler radar to show you where it's actually snowing, and that's in the Plummer area. We do have a few light showers that are just south of Harrington, Sprague, and crossing over I-90. Just be aware. Okay, nothing major out there. 39, it will be our high today, 36 into Coeur d'Alene. Temperatures in the mid-40s for Moses Lake. They had some dense fog yesterday. Could see some more of that today. We're going to have temperatures really into the mid-30s by midday, and then we're going to be in the mid to upper 30s throughout much of the afternoon.
A man arrested last night in connection with a murder in the Logan neighborhood is in jail this morning on a $1 million bond.
Spokane police say 32-year-old Gunnar M. Doty caused a standoff near Logan Elementary last night. He barricaded himself in the crawl space of a home near Morton and Montgomery, just blocks away from where the murder happened. Police and SWAT units surrounded the home on North Morton in the early evening. Inside the house with Doty, 2 children, ages 14 and 8 years old. They soon left the home safely. Police attempted negotiations for hours before eventually shooting pepper spray into the home, flushing Doty out of the house. He came out the back door and surrendered.
The individual decides when they'll surrender, but there are things that we can do to help prompt and encourage that surrender. And if we can get them to do that peacefully and without incident, which in this case, we would consider this without incident, other than a little bit of property damage and, like I say, some chemicals put into the house.
Doty is charged with second-degree murder and unlawful possession of a firearm. We don't yet know the identity of the man killed 6 days ago, but police tell us they will release more information as the investigation unfolds. 4 News Now has been looking for answers since a 67-year-old woman was shot and killed by Spirit Lake police in her apartment in November.
Tonight, we may finally get those answers. Spirit Lake's mayor contacted our newsroom last night and says the Kootenai County Prosecutor's Office plans to release a report on the shooting. He also says city officials and police plan to release their reports as well. S.A. Floyd was shot by officers who went into her senior living apartment. The Kootenai County Sheriff's Office says after shooting her, the officers left her apartment, got a search warrant, and went back in. She died at the scene. Investigators have not released the reason for the officers opening fire up until this point. Neighbors we've spoken with have also expressed frustration with the lack of transparency in this investigation. When we learn more information, you can be the first to know by downloading the 4 News Now app and enabling those push alerts.
In a move that comes as a surprise to many of her constituents, U.S. Representative for Eastern Washington, Cathy McMorris Rodgers, will not run for re-election. In her statement, McMorris Rodgers said the best is yet to come, but this move could change the political landscape in Washington. She is one of 2 Republicans who represent the state of Washington in Congress. McMorris Rodgers served in Congress for almost 20 years, representing Eastern Washington with a strong conservative voice, notably opposing same-sex marriage and pressing for stronger immigration policies. During her time in Congress, McMorris Rodgers served on the Energy and Commerce Committee, becoming the first female lawmaker to chair that committee. Her former district director, Tracy Couture Richmond, says this is a significant loss for the region.
We are losing a big advocate for Eastern Washington in Congress, and so I would definitely say bittersweet today hearing the news. Happy for her personally, but sad for us as a district.
McMorris Rodgers' term ends in 2025. As it stands today, it would leave Dan Newhouse as the last Washington Republican in Congress. We reached out to McMorris Rodgers for comment. Her team declined our request for an interview.
New from the Breaking Now desk, this morning we're getting a closer look at the report on President Biden's handling of classified documents. The special counsel found Biden willfully retained and shared some classified information, but concluded that no criminal charges are warranted. Now, the report highlighted President Biden's age and cast doubt on his mental acuity. Special counsel Robert Hur handled the investigation. In the 345-page report issued Thursday, Hur, who was appointed by former President Donald Trump, wrote that his assessment of Biden's mental acuity and power of recall was, quote, hazy, fuzzy, faulty, and having significant limitations. The report suggests that Biden willfully retained and disclosed classified materials at some locations, but not at others, where they could have been brought by mistake. Her adding the evidence does not establish Mr. Biden's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. While Biden will not face charges, Her describes their interview from October, noting Biden did not remember when his term as vice president either began or ended. Biden lashing out at Her's assessment of his memory, especially Her's statement claiming Biden did not remember even within several years when his son Beau died.
How in the hell dare he raise that? Frankly, when I was asked the question, I thought to myself, it wasn't any of their damn business.
The report quickly came under fire from Trump, the former president calling it selective prosecution since he faces criminal charges over his mishandling of classified documents at Mar-a-Lago. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Sydney, thanks. Pharmaceutical CEO took their turn in the hot seat on Capitol Hill yesterday, getting grilled about why costs are so high in the U.S. compared to other countries. The CEO cited research and development while defending the billions paid in dividends to stockholders. The Senate Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions Committee Chair, Senator Bernie Sanders, says 1 in 4 Americans are unable to afford their prescriptions. The committee is hoping to lower the costs.
How could drug companies charge us, in some cases, 10 times more than they charge Canadians or people around the world for the same drug? How do they get away with this?
The real difference is that in the U.S., patients get access to therapy, life-saving therapy, years before they do in the countries that you mentioned.
Now, some senators also criticized Congress for failing to act on lowering costs. Meanwhile, Medicaid and drug makers will negotiate some prices under the Inflation Reduction Act. But one thing is clear, many Americans will continue to struggle to afford the medicine that they need. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now, 6:07.
Let's check back in with Mark. As you head out the door, you need to know what's happening.
It could be, but now that the snow continues to make its way out and some of the mixed precipitation, it could be a little bit of fog out there. So just a heads up. Not like what we've been not like what we've been living for the last couple of weeks. Right now we got a clear view of downtown. It looks absolutely gorgeous on a Friday. Doesn't everything look better on a Friday? Your full forecast coming up.
Today we're talking all about heart health. I'm sharing tips from an expert to help you live a healthier life. Coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
And new life for an old theater. Just ahead, what you'll find the next time you catch a movie at Spokane's iconic Garland Theater.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app. Sign up for the 4 News Now playbook at KXLY.com.
Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino brings you actor and comedian Tracy Morgan to Spokane Live. Saturday, February 24th. Tickets are available online now at SpokaneTribeCasino.com. Entertainment without limits.
Those responsible for making our local roads and highways safe for winter travel would like to remind you that snow removal is an important, critical, and precise task. Please give the right-of-way to removal equipment so we can all get where we need to go quickly and safely.
When it's time to choose the right products for your new kitchen or bathroom, Ferguson Showroom Consultants are here to help. With the expertise to navigate even the most complex projects, our team will advise you on the latest products and innovative new features. We'll take care of the details so you can make the best choices for your home. At Ferguson, your project is our priority. Visit your local Ferguson Bath Kitchen and Lighting Gallery to shop the best selection of brands like Monogram.
Feeling from a backed up gut? Miralax works naturally with the water in your body to help you go. Free your gut and your mood will follow. For 8 grams of fiber, try new Mirafiber gummies.
This Valentine's, if you're searching for something tough, reliable, and exciting, then you need to visit Findlay Downtown Toyota.
This year, fall in love with a new RAV4 or Highlander, or maybe a Tundra or Tacoma truck. Plus, check out the sweet lease options available now. And if you're looking for a quality used vehicle, we've got hot buys available now and ready to roll.
This February, fall in love with a new vehicle from Findlay.
The President's Day Overstock clearance is kicking off early at all Walker's locations. Save big on over $10 million of in-stock furniture and mattresses.
Or get 0% interest financing for 5 years this week at Walker's.
Winter weather means hazardous driving conditions. If you must travel, follow these guidelines to keep everyone safe. Slow down and keep a safe following distance. Use traction tires. Give snow and emergency vehicles the right of way. Carry an emergency kit. Brought to you by Lakes, Worley, Post Falls, and Eastside Highway Districts.
Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino brings you actor and comedian Tracy Morgan to Spokane Live. Saturday, February 24th. Tickets are available online now at SpokaneTribeCasino.com. Entertainment without limits.
It's 6:11. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. The White House says President Joe Biden has released a memo to help hold countries receiving U.S. weapons more accountable.
In the memo, Biden wrote the Secretary of State must, quote, obtain certain credible and reliable written assurances from foreign governments receiving defense articles. It comes as Biden expressed to reporters last night that Israel's conduct in Gaza has, quote, been over the top. A senior administration official downplayed the move and dismissed any suggestion that Israel's actions in Gaza were a motivating factor for the memo.
Former Fox News host Tucker Carlson released an interview with Russian President Vladimir Putin yesterday. The first that Putin has granted with a Western media figure since his full-scale invasion of Ukraine 2 years ago. The far-right personality did not challenge Putin on much in the lengthy discussion. At one point, Putin suggested an agreement can be reached with the U.S. to release detained American journalist Evan Gershkovich, as he brought up the conviction of a patriotic Russian hitman in Germany. It comes as Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky fired his top commander in the biggest military shakeup since the start of the war.
Friday morning, 10-second takeaway on your screen. Fewer clouds later on today. It's going to be a cooler start, so grab your light layers. You'll need them. Our high today, though, an average 39 degrees.
After a year of uncertainty, the historic Garland Theater will officially reopen next month.
It's all thanks to some people who didn't want to see the iconic theater go. For the past year, the Garland's fate was up in the air. Struggling financially, the theater was at risk of closing. But on January 1st, a new property owner took over, as well as a team tasked with revamping the theater. The new and improved Garland will offer some nostalgia, as well as a unique movie-going experience.
From the moment you walk in, you're going to see screen-used movie props, vintage one-sheet posters, neon all over the place, an entire feel that you just can't see anywhere else in this town.
On March 1st, the new owners are putting on a screening of the beloved Spokane film Benny and June to celebrate the start of the new era.
Can't wait to go check out a movie there. Looks so cool.
It's going to be great. It is now 6:13.
You're sitting at your apartment, minding your own business, when you see this, a kangaroo hopping by. Now, this didn't happen in Australia. It was right here in the U.S. That story is coming up a little later.
And right after the break, in honor of Heart Health Month, we'll check in with Allison Martinez. She's live with important tips to help you live better.
Ready for action? It's no holds barred as King of the Cage features new and upcoming MMA stars battling it out for the next big ticket fight. King of the Cage live at Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, February 15th.
Winning is just the beginning. Where would you get engaged? At our most spectacular historic hotel? On the prairie? On a mountaintop? Wherever you get engaged, we want to help you mark your moment. Tracy Jewelers, where Spokane gets engaged since 1950.
When it's time to replace that old furnace or water heater, your choice of contractor is obvious. Give the experts at Bill's Heating and Air a call. We offer same-day estimates, free second opinions, and a lowest price guarantee. And there's never been a better time to upgrade because now we're offering financing as low as 0% for 60 months. You heard that right. 5 years with no interest. So call the area's largest and most trusted HVAC contractor today before this amazing offer expires.
4 News Now anchor team, not just in the newsroom, but in the community. We're doing the work, listening to you, asking questions, and getting the answers you need to help keep your family safe. It's what we mean when we say, expect more on 4 News Now.
It's the President's Day mattress event at Walker's, where this week when you purchase a Serta iComfort or a Beautyrest Black Hybrid, you'll get up to $300 of free furniture plus a $100 prepaid MasterCard with special financing available now this week at Walker's.
This Valentine's, if you're searching for something tough, reliable, and exciting, then you need to visit Findlay Downtown Toyota.
This year, fall in love with a new RAV4 or Highlander, or maybe a Tundra or Tacoma truck. Plus, check out the sweet lease options available now. And if you're looking for a quality used vehicle, we've got hot buys available now and ready to roll.
This February, fall in love with a new vehicle from Findlay.
Today, my friend, you did it! You did it! You did it!
Centrum Silver is now clinically shown to support cognitive health in older adults. It's one more step towards taking charge of your health. So every day, you can say, Centrum Silver.
February's Extreme Team is Women Helping Women. Inefficient use of space. They need more offices so that more women can be helped. That's what we're going to be doing. Women Helping Women. Join us. 4 News Now Extreme Team, brought to you by Horizon Credit Union.
Queen Nation, the ultimate tribute to the music of Queen, live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, March 7th. Get your tickets now for the #1 ranked Queen Tribute Act.
Winning is just the beginning.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Coeur d'Alene Boat Show.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Welcome back. Our time is now 6:17. According to the World Health Organization, cardiovascular disease is the leading cause of death globally. It takes nearly 18 million lives a year.
This month is Heart Health Month, and we're sharing tips to help you live better at every age. Allison Martinez is joining us live this morning with ways you could prioritize your heart health. Good morning, Allison.
Rob and Natalie, good morning. I'm here at the Prevention Center for Heart and Brain Health right here in Spokane. I'm joined by Dr. Amy Doneen this morning. Thank you so much for being with us. Yeah, on the topic of heart health, when it comes to heart attacks or strokes, are those actually preventable?
You know, they really are, and some people don't realize that, but the earlier we can find out if we have risk and really be our own advocate, the better opportunity we have for a lifetime to make sure we don't have a heart attack or stroke.
Yeah, amazing. And in terms of being proactive, what are measures or things that people can implement into their lives now?
Sure. One thing is to understand what your body is telling you. So as simple as having a blood pressure cuff at home and checking it regularly. Check it in the morning, check it after work perhaps. And you know, normal blood pressure is under 120/80. And if it's routinely over that, get into your healthcare provider and ask why.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much, and we'll have plenty of more tips. You've been sharing so much insightful information with us this morning, and you can access that on our website, KXLY.com. And coming up, we're going to talk specifically about women's heart health. Back to you in studio.
Great time to prioritize it. Thanks, Allison.
Yeah, let's take a live look here. This is downtown Spokane, and we're not seeing the fog. We're not seeing the snow, although we did get a little bit of light snow earlier.
Yeah, so officially 0.2 inches. Yeah, my blood pressure's coming down a little bit.
Good,
no,
good deal.
0.2 inches. Boy, we got officially. We're sitting at 31 in 9 Mile, got 31 in Post Falls. Officially, we're sitting at 29 degrees. Downtown is freezing. Look at Spirit Lake, balmy, 38 degrees. We're forecasting a high today of 39. Now, we look at our forecast today, partly cloudy, looking pretty good. Tonight, temperatures down to 26, partly cloudy. We're going to have what melts today refreeze tomorrow, so walkways and parking lots and such. So those untreated surfaces, yeah, could be slippery. So we're sitting 32 into Coeur d'Alene, 34 into Ritzville. This morning, 36 with some fog into Moses Lake, and look at Lookout Pass at 26 degrees. And we did get snow over the higher elevation, so just, again, caution, allowing more time as you travel. So we cleared out pretty quick there. We continue to have a few, or the light snow continuing. That's I-90 into Montana, moving into Missoula. So those higher elevations are going to continue to get that light snow for the next couple of hours. But this whole thing is exiting the region. As we look at our forecast radar, so beautiful up here. We're going to see some sunshine. It's going to be great. This is all going to move out. By mid-morning, we're a done deal. Saturday looking to be good. Relatively clear from the Palouse all the way through Spokane into parts of North Idaho. Skiing Saturday, oh, just about everywhere you go. The sky's going to be beautiful. The snow, we'll see. Some are getting new snow, and we should see some more snow moving into North Idaho down the Idaho-Montana border, which would be good news for Silver into Lookout. Mount Spokane still struggling. Our highs there are going to be hovering around 40 degrees into the mid-30s for Sandpoint, Coeur d'Alene, 37 into Pullman. Our planning forecast, that 40-degree range, we're going to see that not only Saturday, Sunday, but Monday, Tuesday, a 30 to 40% chance of showers, so it's not a lock. And by the middle of next week, we should, again, be cloudy with upper 30s expected. Very consistent with just scattered showers for the beginning of the week.
Yeah, nothing too wild.
Nothing.
All right, thanks, Mark. Your Good Morning Northwest time, 6:21.
WSU men's basketball team moving up in the Pac-12 standings as they eye an NCAA tournament bid.
And the Gonzaga women put their 16-game winning streak on the line last night against Pepperdine in the Kennel. Julian Minnesota lets us know if they made it to 17 when Good Morning Northwest continues right after this.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Join Planet Fitness during the Big Fitness Energy Sale and save big. Get equipment for every workout and free fitness training, all in the judgment-free zone. Join today for just $1 down, $10 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends Friday, February 16th.
Scott Bradley's Postmodern Jukebox is back at the Fox Theater on February 12th, 2024 on their 10th anniversary tour. Postmodern Jukebox, a mix of 1920s jazz, swing, doo-wop, and Motown. Tickets at foxtheaterspokane.org.
Frisky's World. The perfect reminder that life's more fun in the deep end.
Yeah, so never stop exploring. Always keep it real.
And do whatever floats your boat, just like we do.
Feed their fantasy.
What makes L'Oreal Paris Hyaluronic Acid Serum loved by so many?
Our highest concentration of pure hyaluronic acid. Wrinkles are less visible by up to 47%.
Validated by dermatologists.
Revitalift Hyaluronic Acid Serum by L'Oreal.
When Caroline has a cough, she takes Robitussin, so she can have those one-on-ones again.
Hey, Jim. Can we talk about casual Fridays?
Oh, sure. What's up? Get fast, powerful cough relief with Robitussin and find your voice.
Robitussin. Spokane Exercise Equipment is the Inland Northwest premier provider of top-of-the-line exercise and rehabilitation equipment. Once the Spokane Exercise Equipment technicians have finished setting up your new home gym, that's when the workout competition begins. Spokane Exercise Equipment has all you need to achieve your fitness goals. They offer delivery, installation, service, and maintenance for all residential and commercial customers. Visit them in downtown Spokane or go online to see their full line of products.
Scott Bradley's Postmodern Jukebox is back at the Fox Theater on February 12th, 2024 on their 10th anniversary tour. Postmodern Jukebox, a mix of 1920s jazz, swing, doo-wop, and Motown. Tickets at foxtheaterspokane.org.
Join Planet Fitness during the Big Fitness Energy Sale and save big. Get equipment for every workout and free fitness training, all in the judgment-free zone. Join today for just $1 down, $10 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends Friday, February 16th.
Don't look now, but Washington State is in second place in the Pac-12. Welcome into Morning Sports. I'm Julian Minnesota. We were going to learn a lot about WSU this week. A trip to play the Oregon schools is never easy, and last night was no exception. Washington State taking on Oregon State in Corvallis. Luckily, WSU had that man right there, Jalen Wells. He had 18 of the team's 27 first-half points, including that monstrous slam. The Cougars led by 1. at the break. But Oregon State hung around. Dexter Akano dials it up from 3. That cuts WSU's lead to just 3. But Washington State made some big buckets, especially down the stretch. Andre Yakimovsky with the dagger. It wasn't pretty at times, but Washington State gets it done. 64-58. Wells had 24 points, his career high as a Cougar. Now WSU will take on Oregon at 2 o'clock on Saturday in Eugene. The number 19 Gonzaga women putting their 16-game winning streak on the line as they welcomed in Pepperdine. Now, early in the first quarter, Gonzaga gets off to a quick start. Kaylin Trong drives to the basket. She finished with a game-high 19 points. But the Wave, they were hanging tough, moving fast in transition. Emerita Mashari slashing through the defense and gets a bucket to go. But Kaylee Trong says enough is enough. She's going to pull up and sink the long 3. The Zags offense was starting to roll now. Then in the second half, it's a lot of the same. Brenna Maxwell left open on the wing. She connects. And a few minutes later, check out this offense. Bree Salenbine to Callie Stokes to Maud Hivens, who finishes 8 points for her first career start. And Gonzaga rolls once again, 83-46. That's 17 in a row for the Bulldogs. And that'll wrap us up for morning sports.
Let's go, ladies.
They are rolling.
That's awesome. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now, 6:26.
February is Black History Month, and Eastern Washington University is celebrating Black culture and history through a series of events. We'll show you how you can take part.
And 200 more jobs are coming to Spokane's Hilliard neighborhood. How a new expansion will have a big impact on the area. Before we go to break, here's a first look at what's coming up on Good Morning America starting at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, is now the right time to buy a new car?
It's becoming a buyer's market, and it's a much better time to buy a car.
Experts say dealerships are stocked again after suffering from supply chain backlogs that left many lots low on options for buyers.
Dealerships are oversupplied in a lot of cases, and they're starting to compete with each other by offering incentives. That's driving prices down.
Auto analysts say brands with excess inventory like Ford, GM, and Stellantis are most likely to lower their prices. And with the Federal Reserve set to cut interest rates this year, sky-high auto loan rates could also level off.
The Federal Reserve has signaled that they're coming down, and lenders are actually starting to bring them down a little bit ahead of the Fed.
Coming up at 7 a.m., we'll dig into all the pros and cons, including those high interest rates for car loans. With your GMA First Look, I'm Elizabeth Scholze, ABC News, New York.
This is a hot flash. This is a hot flash. But this is a not flash. There's big news for women going through menopause. Veoza, a prescription treatment for moderate to severe vasomotor symptoms, the medical name for hot flashes and night sweats. With hormone-free Veoza, you can have fewer hot flashes and more not flashes. Veoza is proven to reduce the number and severity of hot flashes day and night. For some women, it can start working in as early as 1 week. Don't use Veoza if you have cirrhosis, severe kidney problems, kidney failure, or take CYP1A2 inhibitors. Increased liver blood test values may occur. Your doctor will check them before and during treatment. Most common side effects include stomach pain, diarrhea, difficulty sleeping, back pain, and hot flashes. I get a good feeling. Ask your doctor about hormone-free Veoza and enjoy more not flashes.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Save your greed! Play your favorite games with your Sun Club card. Earn entries now to win your share of up to $18,000 cash. The more you play, the more chances to win sweet February cash. Mississauga Casino Hotel.
Living in the Inland Northwest has its advantages, and one of those is working with amazing people who dedicate their time and efforts to help others. STCU's Volunteers Count is a program to say thank you for this service and inspire others to give back too. Please tell us about a volunteer at a local nonprofit that inspires you. Go to KXLY.com/volunteerscount and nominate them. Help us showcase those people who give of their time and truly make a difference. Volunteers Count, brought to you by 4 News Now and STCU.
This February, Walker's Furniture and Anton Watson are teaming up with the help of KXLY to give some person or family in need the gift of a better night's sleep.
My favorite color is purple.
Just go to KXLY.com and nominate the person or family who could use a new mattress. And on February 27th, we'll announce the winner.
Thank you, KXLY, for helping Walker's Furniture and myself spread the word for this great cause. Together, we can make a difference.
Jackpots, food, and fun at Mississauga Casino Hotel. Sweet February cash drawing Saturday, February 24th, starting at 5 p.m. You can win a share of up to $18,000 cash. Mississauga Casino Hotel.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Well, good morning, Northwest. Thanks for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Friday, February 9th, TGIF. Let's check in with Mark on our first alert forecast. Not bad right now.
No, not bad at all. We have the snow moving out. We got a clearing sky in Spokane sitting at 29 degrees. A little bit of cloud cover into Coeur d'Alene. Dry sky-wise, still some wet roads. 32 there. You will find some snow onto some of those outlying areas, certainly in the higher elevations of Idaho, and then moving down through the Palouse. This is our active Doppler radar, and you can see in Plummer, St. Mary's, and then south. That's where the body of the system is headed, out of our area. That takes us to the 4 things you need to know. Snow's out of here. It's done for the day. Slick spots, though, continue, so we just want you to be aware. Sunshine coming in for today. We're going to have some cloud cover to go with it, but sunny Saturday and rain showers on Sunday. 32 into Coeur d'Alene, 34 into Ritzville, 36 into Moses Lake, 35 into Omak currently. So, again, not a horrific start, although cooler than what we've seen. So get that jacket on. Temperatures warming up to average 38. We're going to see that at 2 o'clock, 39. So that whole afternoon looking pretty good.
February is Black History Month, and it's not just a time to honor African-American leaders, it's also time to celebrate Black culture.
Eastern Washington University is honoring the federally recognized celebration in a big way. The university is hosting a series of creative and educational events to celebrate Black history. Sydney Charles went to a few of those events this week and shares the message from the university.
Culture plays a role in the music we share, the art we enjoy, and it shapes the very fiber of who we are. Eastern Washington University is celebrating Black culture with events centered around Afropolitanism. I took a deep dive into how the university brought that idea to life.
The theme for the month is Afropolitanism, expressing Black joy.
That's Angela Schwindeman. She came up with the theme for this year's Black History Month at the university.
And now with Afropolitanism, it's more of Africans who have been scattered outside of Africa, but also have many national, transnational identities inside Africa, and proud of who they are and are ready to step forth and show who they are to the world, and to do it through their art.
She says they decided to celebrate those identities by hosting events that highlight music, food, and different cultures.
I'm very proud of the fact that we're able to have these events.
This week, the university welcomed local Black artists on campus like Amira Gaiman.
Yeah, I noticed you chose like specific colors for this. Did you want to like bring sort of warm kind of feeling to it?
Yes, I did. I did. Black fathers are often, it's like a stigma around it, like they're not present. And so when you look at this, I wanted it to, you can see it, like he's a present father.
Amira's artwork is inspired by what she's experienced in her life.
All of my work represents the different stages of life that I've kind of gone through. I am a melanated woman, and so this is what I see. This is what I want the world to see.
Well, like she had one called Sisterhood. Well, she just had she was feeling lonely because it was COVID. She was away from her family. So I saw her with sisters and stuff. And that seemed like, oh, that's kind of close to home.
This looks really powerful, and you just really wonder, what's the message behind it? So I really did like that about the art.
Food is another way of sharing one's culture.
We oftentimes don't realize how food and traditions connect us and bind us. You know, you'll remember your grandmother's recipes and things like that, but it is it's a form of communication.
That's why Eastern hosted a food diaspora event.
We tried food from the diaspora last year for the first time, and it was a big hit, and people wanted to do it again. We have Black students from 20 different countries here at Eastern. So it became very apparent that we have a lot of Africans that are already here on campus, and it felt like home to them.
Overall, Angela has one message for the Spokane community.
Whether it's through globalization today, people leaving Africa for many reasons to find opportunities other places, or if it was through, by force in the past, and if we remember the experiences that others went through before us that laid the groundwork, and how we have a lot of pride in who we are. We've survived many things. We will continue to thrive.
And the university will host events all the way through February 29th. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Sydney, thank you so much. These are the 9 Spokane police officers investigators say were involved in the South Hill shooting that killed a man last week. It happened on January 31st near South Stevens and West Cliff Drive. We're also learning new details about the encounter. Now, this all started when officers responded to a call that an armed man was threatening to kill himself. Police say they told the man to drop the gun, and on 2 occasions, the man raised the gun toward those officers. Investigators now say the gun the man pointed at officers was purchased in December. All 9 of those police officers are currently on paid administrative leave. This is an ongoing investigation. We'll continue updating you as we learn more.
Wenatchee Valley firefighters put out this large fire threatening multiple businesses on Wenatchee Avenue yesterday. A fire department spokesperson says crews quickly got it under control. Investigators believe it was arson. The Hilliard neighborhood gathered to celebrate the opening of Jubilant Hollister Steer's 50,000 square foot Spokane plant expansion. The company manufactures biomedical products. One of those products includes one of the first medicines used to fight COVID-19, remdesivir, which stops the virus from spreading and keeping symptoms less severe. The company broke ground on the development in the plant in November of 2021, thanks to a $92 million private investment. Now, ultimately, the company says this expansion will double its yearly output of medicine and create 200 new jobs for people with all kinds of education levels.
So we're hiring from blue collar to white collar, from a high school degree all the way to an advanced degree, depending on whether you want to be an operator on the floor, whether you want to work in inspection and packaging, whether you want to work in our quality labs. There's a whole gamut of opportunities for anyone who has a desire to work in a biomanufacturing space.
Now, CEO Chris Peretti, who you just heard from there, says the company offers competitive pay and works with employees to further develop their skills in the biomanufacturing industry.
Well, one person who came to the plant's opening is Consul General Prakash Gupta. He is the head of the new Consulate General of India in Seattle. Gupta met with community members to discuss the possibility of more job opportunities. Last June, India's prime minister visited the U.S. He saw the need for a consulate in the Pacific Northwest, where many tech giants like Microsoft and Google are headquartered. Gupta says the Spokane area has the potential to create many more jobs.
I learned about the potential in aerospace in Spokane, so that's an area of cooperation where we'd like to bring some aerospace companies.
Gupta says he also plans to bring more cultural awareness of India to the Spokane area through India Culture Week and exchange student programs. The new consulate in Seattle could open as early as this May. It'll become the 6th U.S. city to have an Indian Consulate General's office.
Well, check this out. An uninvited visitor left people at one Florida apartment complex hopping in bewilderment. The Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office says deputies were called to the Tampa apartment building for a loose kangaroo. You can see it somehow got trapped in the pool area. Neighbors don't have to worry about the marsupial bouncing its way into their path anymore, though, because the kangaroo has been reunited with its rightful owners. There's something you don't see every day, especially in Florida. A lot of weird animals in Florida, but
that is true.
Not that.
I wonder if a kangaroo met an alligator. That'd be trouble. But anyway, I guess they're used to crocodiles, though. You know.
Yeah.
Crikey.
Yeah.
It's now 6:38, by the way.
It's a kangaroo in the backyard. All right, we've got snow in the backyard, continues to make its way out. Good news to report, though. While Mount Spokane has been struggling, they picked up 3 inches of fresh snow from this, which means sunshine, a little freshy. Yeah, it's going to be all right. We're going to talk more about your snow and sun coming up.
And still to come, the FCC puts its foot down on robocalls. What will no longer be allowed on the other end of the line when Good Morning Northwest continues.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
The
The Tire Store for winter tires with no credit hassles. At the Tire Store, they'll let you split up your repair bill over a couple months. Get your car fixed today. ASC certified. Start an account with no credit check. Tire Store.
When it's time to choose the right products for your new kitchen or bathroom, Ferguson Showroom Consultants are here to help. With the expertise to navigate even the most complex projects, our team will advise you on the latest products and innovative new features. We'll take care of the details so you can make the best choices for your home. At Ferguson, your project is our priority. Visit your local Ferguson Bath Kitchen and Lighting Gallery to shop the best selection of brands like Monogram.
What's more exciting than the playoffs? Getting the deal of the year on your next vehicle at Valley VIP Auto Sales. You won't find a better deal anywhere else. So don't fumble the ball on your next vehicle purchase. Be the MVP at Valley VIP.
The President's Day Overstock clearance is kicking off early at all Walker's Furniture and Mattress stores with special offers and overstock discounts on over $10 million of in-stock furniture and mattresses for every room in your home.
Get that new bedroom set or that living room furniture you've been waiting for, or the new hot styles that just arrived with 0% interest financing, making it the perfect time to furnish your life for less at Walker's.
There are some things that work better together, like your workplace benefits and retirement savings.
Presentation looks great.
Thanks. Voya provides tools that help you make the right investment and benefit choices so you can reach today's financial goals. That one. And look forward to a more confident future.
That is one dynamic duo. Voya. Well planned, well invested, well protected.
The Tire Store for auto repairs, tires, and wheels. At the Tire Store, they'll let you split up your repair bill over a couple months. Get your car fixed today. ASC certified, and you can start an account with no credit check. Tire Store.
It's 6:41. The Federal Communications Commission has outlawed robocalls featuring fake voices created by artificial intelligence. The FCC says it gives state attorneys general more legal tools to pursue illegal robocallers that use AI to impersonate celebrities, politicians, and close family members. A scam robocall with an AI voice impersonating President Biden recently targeted thousands of New Hampshire voters in the state primary.
All right, good morning, everybody. 10-second takeaway on a Friday morning. Fewer clouds. We're going to see a little bit of sunshine. It is going to be a cooler start. Grab your light layers as you head out the door. A high today, an average 39 degrees.
Well, snow has been hard to come by this winter, so we went to the Ag Expo happening at the Spokane Convention Center to talk to farmers to see if our lack of snow will have an impact on their crops this year. Take a listen.
No, everything looked pretty good, I thought, going into it. We had pretty good moisture going in, and crops are coming up, so it looked fairly decent.
Well, farmers also told us that their winter wheat is coming in nicely, and hopefully our wet weather will continue to help with their summer crops. Good news, though.
Yeah.
Sounds like things are going well.
It is now. It's just about 6:43.
February is American Heart Month, and Allison Martinez is live this morning talking about why women should make their heart health a priority.
We're talking all about women's heart health with Dr. Amy Doneen. We'll have all the tips and information you need coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
Okay, guys, have a great day. Don't forget you have soccer after school. Bye, Mom.
See our huge selection of Highlanders built for everyday drivers at Parker Toyota in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
Feeling Claritin Clear is like
Is she?
Playing with the confidence of a pro and getting all up in that grass as if she doesn't have allergies. Yeah.
Nice.
Our motto here at Holiday Heating is fixed right or it's free. That means that we'll get the job done right the first time, and if we don't,
we will own up to that and we will take care of it for you for free.
Fixed right or it's free means that we are accountable for the 100% satisfaction of our customers.
we'll come back and get the job done and with no additional charge to the customer.
We are humans and we do make mistakes, but we are here to make it right and make sure our customers know that.
BECU would like to congratulate Northeast Youth Center grand recipient of the People Helping People Award in Spokane.
Northeast Youth Center serves as a way for families, single parents, to be able to work. Our mission is to take care of their children for them so they can take care of their families. We have a variety of different children with a variety of different behaviors here. That generous grant from BECU will help us to be able to sustain all the activities that we do here.
You should Angie that.
Angie what?
Angie that. It means comparing custom quotes from skilled service professionals or booking at an upfront price so you can find the best price for you. Get started today at Angie.com.
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
4 News Now is brought to you by Spokane Tribe Casino.
Welcome back, and the time is 6:46. Cardiovascular disease is the #1 killer of women, causing 1 in 3 deaths every year.
The disease impacts some women more than others, but healthy habits can play a big role in preventing it. Allison Martinez is sharing some insights on women's heart health. Good morning.
Robin, Natalie, good morning. I'm here at the Prevention Center for Brain and Heart Health right here in Spokane. I'm joined by Dr. Amy Doneen. Thank you so much for being with us.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, we've been talking about how you are especially passionate about women's heart health, and I'm curious, when it comes to women, how likely is it for them to see indicators before having an event like a heart attack?
Sadly, about 64% of women who have a heart attack have no clue that they're at risk. And that's the scary part, but it doesn't have to be that way.
Right. Absolutely. And what are some red flags or warning signs that people should be extra aware of?
Yeah. Our body tells us things as we go through life. A really great opportunity is look at pregnancy. Women who have gestational diabetes are at risk not only for type 2 diabetes, but heart attacks and strokes in their lifetime. Women during pregnancy who have preeclampsia are at a significant increased risk throughout their lifetime. Even a history of migraines tell us a story that we need to place ourselves at risk and go get checked out.
Yeah, absolutely. And migraines is such a common one you hear so often. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sharing. And we're just sharing a few quick tips this morning, but you have an upcoming seminar, an hour-long Zoom session where people can hear all about women's heart health in particular. Is that right?
That's right, absolutely. And it's for everyone. So I hope everyone does listen and learn and become their best advocate and share the information with others.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for being with us. I definitely have learned a lot this morning and appreciate you being here. And we'll have more information about that upcoming Zoom session on our website, KXLY.com. Back to you in studio.
Lots of good tips and information there for sure.
Hey, this is good stuff too.
I tell you, every flake has been counted, and now they have 3 inches of fresh snow up at Mount Spokane. They're going to get sunshine this afternoon.
Good.
It's going to be sunny Saturday. You know, that being out on the deck, temperature's going to be in the mid-30s.
Yeah.
That's got a cool vibe to it.
It does.
You know,
It really does.
It's neat. All right, here we go. 39. We're going to see some sunshine today. Temperatures relatively mild for this time of year. West winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Not going to play a big factor there. Tonight, temperatures are going to be, again, cool, if not cold. It's about average, but 26. We have been above average for so long. Yeah, that's going to refreeze what melts today, so there could be very well some slippery walking surfaces, certainly Saturday. 29 in Spokane right now, 32 in Coeur d'Alene. Ritzville, you're at 34 degrees. We have this system continuing to move out of the region, And our forecast radar says, yeah, it's going to be a done deal by, this morning. We're going to see heavy or higher mountain snows really into areas of the central panhandle of Idaho. We're expecting Sunday then to see a chance of showers really north of I-90 and then wrapping around back down the Idaho-Montana border. So that's the plan there. We're going to be into the mid to upper 30s today. We're going to be around 40 Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, more sunshine. Sunday, that chance of showers north of I-90. We're going to be around 40 Monday, Tuesday with about a 30% chance of scattered showers. So it's going to be hit and miss depending on, where you live and the elevation you live at for the beginning of the week.
Okay. There you go. I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
That'll be nice.
It's going to be great.
All right, Mark, thanks. It's now 6:49. Your morning sprint is coming up next.
Thanks so much for waking up with us on Good Morning Northwest for your Friday. We'll be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
PAR, family owned since 1930. Go where the builders go.
What are you going to build?
Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino brings you actor and comedian Tracy Morgan to Spokane Live. Saturday, February 24th. Tickets are available online now at SpokaneTribeCasino.com. Entertainment without limits.
Got that insurance claim check for you.
I gotta call Swap. We'll make sure you get the help you deserve, and we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Where would you get engaged? At our most spectacular historic hotel? On the prairie? On a mountaintop? Wherever you get engaged, we want to help you mark your moment. Tracy Jewelers, where Spokane gets engaged since 1950.
They say post it or it didn't happen. But out here, in the places we were made for, you'll have to take our word for it. Find somewhere the internet's never been. With a family of Broncos designed to get you there.
Lease a 2023 Bronco Sport for $299 a month and get 2015 bonus cash only at your local Ford dealer.
There's some things that work better together, like your workplace benefits and retirement savings. Voya helps you choose the right amounts without over or under investing, so you can feel confident in your financial choices.
Voya, well planned, well invested, well protected.
Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls has been North Idaho's premier flooring shop for over 30 years. From remodels to new construction, they've got your home or business covered from wall to wall. Their expert design team will work with you to find the perfect floor for your lifestyle and budget. They've got the lowest prices. From carpet and area rugs to hardwood, LVP and laminate, if you can dream it, they can floor it. Dream it, design it, live it at Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls.
Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino brings you actor and comedian Tracy Morgan to Spokane Live. Saturday, February 24th. Tickets are available online now at SpokaneTribeCasino.com. Entertainment without limits.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
The time is now 6:53. Time to get you ready to take on your Friday and the weekend in the morning sprint.
Allison Martinez live with helpful tips from a local doctor in honor of Heart Health Month.
Sydney Charles has details on the special counsel report on President Biden's handling of classified information.
But first, let's get to Mark with what we can expect in our forecast for the weekend.
Drying out today, things are looking pretty good in our First Alert Weather. And of course, that First Alert Weather app is still very valid, still free, still in the App Store. All right, we're sitting at 29 degrees. Everybody's going to warm up. It's mid-30s into Ritzville. We've got 32 into Coeur d'Alene. The radar says all of this event from the light snow continues to move out. Sprague's still picking up a little bit of light snow showers, but for the most part, it's a done deal for us. We're going to have temperatures warming up to about average. We're going to be in the upper 30s throughout much of the afternoon.
A man arrested last night in connection with a murder in the Logan neighborhood is in jail this morning on a $1 million bond. Spokane police say 32-year-old Gunnar Doherty caused a standoff near the Logan Elementary last night. He barricaded himself inside a crawl space of a home near Morton and Montgomery, just blocks away from where the murder happened. Now, police and SWAT units surrounded the home on North Morton in the early evening. Inside the house with Doherty were two children, ages 14 and 8. They soon left the home safely. Police attempted negotiations for hours before eventually shooting pepper spray into the home, flushing Doherty out of the house. We don't know yet the identity of the man who was killed 6 days ago, but police say they'll release more information as the investigation unfolds.
4 News Now has been looking for answers since a 67-year-old woman was shot and killed by Spirit Lake police in her apartment in November. Tonight, we may finally get those answers. Spirit Lake's mayor contacted our newsroom last night saying the Kootenai County Prosecutor's Office plans to release a report on the shooting. He also says city officials and the police plan to release their reports as well. S.A. Floyd was shot by officers who went into her senior living apartment. The Kootenai County Sheriff's Office says after shooting her, the officers left her apartment, got a search warrant, went back in. She died at the scene. Investigators have not released the reason for the officers opening fire at this point.
These are the 9 Spokane police officers investigators say were involved in the South Hill shooting that killed a man last week. It happened on January 31st near South Stevens and West Cliff Drive. We're also learning new details about the encounter. This all started when officers responded to a call that an armed man was threatening to kill himself. Police say they told the man to drop the gun, and on 2 occasions, the man raised the gun towards the officers. Investigators say the gun the man pointed at officers was purchased in December. All 9 officers are currently on administrative leave, paid administrative leave. This is an ongoing investigation. We'll continue to update you as soon as we learn more.
In a move that comes as a surprise to many of her constituents, U.S. Representative for Eastern Washington, Cathy McMorris Rodgers, will not run for re-election. In a statement, she said, quote, "The best is yet to come." McMorris Rodgers is one of 2 Republicans who represent the state of Washington in Congress. She served in Congress for almost 20 years, representing Eastern Washington with a strong conservative voice. McMorris Rodgers' term ends in 2025. As it stands today, it would leave Dan Newhouse as the last Washington Republican in Congress.
New details on the investigation into President Biden's handling of classified documents. A report from special counsel Robert Hur found Biden willfully retained and shared classified materials at some locations, but not at others where they could have been brought by mistake. The report highlighted President Biden's age and cast doubt on his mental acuity. In the 345-page report issued Thursday, Hur, who was appointed by former President Donald Trump, wrote that his assessment of Biden's power of recall was hazy, fuzzy, faulty, and having significant limitations. The fallout from the report and how the president is responding is coming up next on Good Morning America.
Today, we're at the Prevention Center for Heart and Brain Health in Spokane. I was joined by Dr. Amy Doneen this morning, who told us that for most people, they don't see any indicators of cardiovascular disease before having a heart attack or stroke. This is why she shared some quick and proactive tips to help you maintain a healthier lifestyle. We'll have all that information on our website, kxoy.com.
The Hilliard neighborhood gathered yesterday to celebrate the opening of Jubilant Hollister Steers 50,000 square foot Spokane plant expansion. The company manufactures biomedical products. One of the products includes one of the first medicines used to fight COVID-19. The company broke ground on the development of the plant in November of 2021 thanks to a $92 million private investment. Ultimately, this expansion will double its yearly output of medicine and create 200 new jobs for people with all sorts of education levels. We'll have a final check of our weather with Mark coming up right after this break.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
Roundup's like an accidental savings account. I get paid every time I buy something. It's like a bonus for me.
Oh, what a good time we will have. You can make it happen, girl.
Try dietary supplements from Voltaren for healthy joints. Frisky's World. The perfect reminder that life's more fun in the deep end.
Yeah, so never stop exploring. Always keep it real.
And do whatever floats your boat, just like we do.
Feed their fantasy.
Expect even more from KXLY Plus. Live updates from the 4 News Now team. Breaking news as it happens. Weather every 10 minutes. Free on your time. Download the app, connect to your streaming TV, and connect on KXLY Plus.
Snow's moving out. Clouds are here. They'll be moving out. Sun moving in. Yeah, we're going to have a high today that's going to be 39 degrees. That's a live look right now. Things are dry sky-wise, but still some slippery roads out there. We want you to take it easy. We are going to see sunshine with fewer clouds tomorrow. It's going to be 40 degrees, 40 on Sunday. We do see cloud cover and the pretty good chance of showers like I-90 north to Canadian line. And then we're going to have scattered showers Monday and Tuesday. For Wednesday, Thursday, upper 30s and looking to be cloudy but dry. Not too shabby.
Hey, enjoy your sun and football this weekend.
Yeah, you better. Hey, we will see you throughout Good Morning America with live local updates. GMA starts now.